Greetings, Solid Smack. I'm standing here with Greg from zSpace. He's going to show us a little bit about this this crazy fangled thing that I keep messing up by bumping the pen. But we've definitely reported on this thing on Solid Smack before, and if possible, we want to get you to look through this lens and then move the camera from side to side somehow a little bit, and you'll see that you can kind of rotate around the object just by moving your head around, which is pretty mind-blowing. I don't. Was that working?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Well, and it's somewhat. And what we could do is if you can hold the glasses in front of the camera, then I can actually manipulate the objects, and then you'll see
work?
it on video. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to actually see
We'll give that a try.
little bit of depth.
Here, why don't you hold on to it and
Okay.
see if you can get those right in front of there.
Yeah, as best as you can, right? Perfect. Now you're actually in control. You're running the head tracking. So this is zSpace.
Oh.
It's an immersive 3D display, and what it's doing is it's actually tracking where the user looks directly. So because of the camera's view is over on the right-hand side, as the camera pans around sort of to the front of the model, which, once you move the camera back towards the front, you'll actually see that the model will change the perspective view. So when I reach into that and I grab one of those gears, I can bring that gear right out into space, sitting right there.
And this is unbelievable. We came over here earlier and we're playing with this, and I've actually seen gimmicks like this in the past and thought, yeah, that doesn't really actually work that well. You're going to have to take my word for it, standing here using it. It's actually really impressive, taking this 3D pen and being able to move stuff around. Of course, you have people like the folks over at Geomagic and doing their sensible stuff and whatever. This doesn't have any haptics, but it doesn't need it. This is actually way easier than that.
It doesn't.
Crazy contraption.
The stylus does have a haptic feedback mechanism within it, so there are some applications which, in turns, so you can see on the stylus there are 3 buttons: the top button, left and right, which act very much like your mouse, center and left and right buttons. And the stylus has 2 different emitters on it, and these emitters work in conjunction with the cameras. In fact, if you kind of pan the camera here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras along the top, and those are used to track the glasses, lightweight, circular polarized glasses, eyewear, and the stylus, which has emitters on it as well. So the system always knows where the stylus is pointing. So when I'm, grab an object here and you bring it up and
It's able to rotate it with the pen. It's crazy.
yeah, it has an accelerometer built in, so it knows that you're spinning around the object and so forth. The idea is it creates an immersive, lifelike, realistic experience for the user when they're working with
All
the
right, Greg,
display.
now this is super cool, and I want it right now, and I want to use it in my studio. And
Perfect.
unfortunately, I think eDrawings, 3D Via, maybe Maya. Is that pretty much it? What else is supporting this
well,
right now?
there's dozens of software packages, but the bigger companies you've got from Dassault, you have SolidWorks, eDrawings is in progress.
Wait, no, SolidWorks eDrawings is in progress,
Correct.
but not SolidWorks itself.
SolidWorks development is in progress, so
Really?
they're planning that for next year. And of course, the Dassault folks can give you more of a schedule on that. And of course, Composer Player, which we have here, Autodesk Maya, other Autodesk packages are coming online as well. Siemens Team Center has they support the display.
Teams, like 3D spreadsheets, like kind of throwing stuff.
PLM, Central Product Lifecycle Management. That's a crazy acronym. That's what that stands for.
Sure.
But I will tell you this: there are dozens of education, training software. It's used in K-12 classroom, medical schools, terrain and geospatial data analysis.
All right. How much does this set me back?
All that good stuff.
That's what I need to know.
There you go. You can buy this display, $4,000, an immersive 3D cave for $4,000.
My friend. I was actually Simon's behind the camera right now, but I'm talking to Simon because I was just talking to him on the way out there, and we were like, if this thing actually worked with my software and it were under $5,000, it would be totally worth it. So here it is, $4,000.
$4,000, quantity one, and of course, like everything else, with time, prices come down.
Absolutely.
Right? So we're working on that. So we're really excited because we really feel that everybody's been staring at their 2D screens for forever,
for too long,
right? Since the very first mainframes came out. And we live in a 3D world, and this display is going to change the way we interact with our computers. It's going to take the world by storm. Welcome to zSpace.
All right. Solid Smack. We'll see you.
A production of EBD Media.